You are tuned in to Mr. Q Show. Get plugged in, yeah. You are tuned in to Mr. Q Show. Get plugged in, yeah.
It's time to relax from all the hype and grab a cup of the favorite tea that you like. On Mondays and Wednesday nights, don't forget about the Black Business Spotlight. You never know who you might see. It could be anybody, even a celebrity. So enjoy yourself, my friends, cause this is Mr. Q Show. Now get plugged in. Yeah.
You are tuned in.
That's right.
To Mr. Q Show. Get plugged in. You are tuned in to Mr. Q Show. Get plugged in, yeah. You are tuned in to Mr. Q Show.
What's up, everybody? Hey, this is Mr. Q. Listen, I told y'all I was going to be back. Wasn't going to let anything stop me. I'm also on TikTok. What's up, TikTokers, Instagrammers, YouTubers, LinkedIn, Periscope. Look, I'm giving all of y'all a chance today to hear what I got to say. Listen here. So, hey, Jackie, how you doing? So listen here. I want to talk tonight, and I got to. I had several subjects I was going to talk about tonight, but listen, I got to talk about this one because here's the deal. We got a whole lot of stuff going. Let me fix this camera so y'all can see my Black Panther back there. We got a whole lot of situation going on right now. Got a whole lot of situation going on. And in the Black community, let me tell you, hold on. Let me fix myself. In the Black community, we got a whole lot of situation going on. And listen, let me tell y'all something. Here's the deal. I was sitting up here and I was contemplating. I was like, what will I talk about? I want to talk about the school to prison pipeline. I was looking at Facebook, and y'all know me. I consistently look and I see what's going on and everything. And I'm like, hey, we got to do something. I got to talk about this. So I'm gonna start it off. I'm gonna butter you up a little bit. And because it's got to be said. Nobody else is gonna say it. So who gonna say it? Mr. Q gonna say it, right? So listen, everybody who watching, how y'all doing? Everybody, I see all of y'all watching. So listen, this is what I'm gonna talk about tonight. I'm gonna talk about the Black community and how can we build each other up instead of always tearing each other down, which is something we do all the time. We're known for it. It's just a part of our nature almost. It's like we thrive on tearing each other down. No matter what level we're going to tear each other down. So look, I want to talk about that tonight because it's a big issue in the Black community. And I'm telling y'all, I just say it's in the Black community. Whether you want to realize it, whether you admit to it or not, that's where it's at. It's in the Black community. If you say it's not, then guess what? You lying. You just got to be real and up front. You lying. So listen, y'all come on, share the video. Y'all know how to do it. Share the video, tune in, chime in, whatever you're going to do. Let me know you're there. Wherever you're at. Look, I want to see you. Say something. Because see, on this new stream, I can see everybody who's watching by individual names. That is so nice. I'm no longer on StreamYard anymore. StreamYard and Facebook kicked me off. Every time I tried to go live on StreamYard, Facebook denied me. What happened was I found out someone saw my live on StreamYard, reported that I was going against what was it? I don't even want to read it no more. But somebody did that to me, y'all. They did it. So listen, you can't stop this one because I'm not even going to tell y'all what platform this is. Just know it's a new platform, and I'm here, baby. So anyway, this is your boy, Mr. Q, and so check it out. What I want to talk about is the black community. And the reason I'm talking about the black community, because how can we expect people to respect us? Hey, Chrissy, how can we expect people to respect us in the black community if we don't respect ourselves, if we don't love ourselves? We have got to be able to do that. If we don't love ourselves or respect ourselves, how in the world can we expect the people in the black community? Let me turn my volume down. Looks like, oh, see, it tells me everything. I love this new platform. Oh man, my wife gonna love this next week. This is a great platform. So how in the world can we expect people outside of the black community to respect us if we don't respect ourselves? I posted a whole bunch of posts today, and I did it purposely to make some of y'all think, because here's the deal. You have to learn to respect ourselves. And hey, Etta, you have to learn to respect ourselves in the community. And this is more like a candid conversation. I could have just went live, but I wanted to use the platform to keep the platform going. So I was watching something that was very, very, very intriguing to me, and I want to show it to y'all. Oh man, I've been playing with this app, y'all, and man, it's been so great. It's been so great. This platform is awesome. Uh, but I want to show you. Hey, Nikki, I want to show y'all this video that I was watching, and I'm gonna show you why. I'm gonna tell you why I'm showing it to y'all. Because here's the deal: we'll never get back here. We'll never get back here because so many of us are so vindictive. We're too busy trying to be bigger than the other individual. We're too busy trying to be better. We're too busy trying to do better. We're too busy trying to outdo. That's the problem. If someone's working hard, we have a problem with it. If someone's not working hard, we have a problem with it. But when they really, really start to move and be successful, you really have a problem with it. Let me tell y'all something. I sit here and watch this Facebook, and I don't say much. I don't say much. We sit here and watch it. And I know some of y'all do. We sit here and watch, and I watch how there are people that are really expecting other people to constantly push them. But when it's their turn to get pushed, I talked about this. They don't want to push them. People say it's a crawdad mentality. I understand the crawdad mentality, but until y'all get rid of it, we'll never get where we're supposed to be. Let me show y'all this video real quick. And I'm going to show y'all the significance of this video. The reason why I'm showing it to you, because like this video here, it was so powerful when I watched it. And I'm going to have to, I'm going to show y'all this video. And when I show it to y'all, listen. So here we go. Listen.
And for decades, people didn't talk about it.
I was an adult before I ever heard about it. It was something that was hidden.
This entire historic community was obliterated. Bodies dumped in rivers, bodies dumped in mass graves. It was an absolute massacre.
This story isn't one you'll find in most history books. And almost 100 years later, the facts of what exactly happened that day are still unraveling.
So we're driving in what's known as Black Wall Street. It's where one of the nation's worst episodes of racial violence took place.
In 1921, a neighborhood in Tulsa, Oklahoma called the Greenwood District was a bustling community of Black-owned businesses. Tulsa locals know that period of Greenwood's history as a kind of golden age.
If you can imagine just like an old time downtown, things like movie theaters, pharmacies, hair salons, and so forth.
They called it Black Wall Street.
it was a mecca. It was a huge success.
But Black Wall Street was also an anomaly. It thrived at a time when the KKK was incredibly active in Oklahoma, and the nation had just been through the Red Summer of 1919, when white mobs murdered Black people in dozens of incidents across the U.S.
There needed to be a sort of match or an igniter tossed on these embers. And that event was, that trigger event
So
was an incident that involved
what I just showed y'all,
19-year-old.
let me
black
stop
boy
it.
whose son
What I
was
just
shot
showed
down.
y'all
Sarah Palin
was the Black Wall Street. Now listen, let me show y'all something. I'm gonna tell y'all what happened. I'm gonna tell y'all a little bit more. I don't have time to really show y'all the whole video because there's like 42 minutes of that. Listen, let me tell y'all what happened. Hey Shay, how you doing? Shay Johnson. Let me tell y'all what happened. They set this place up. Blacks, bunch of blacks got together, which were ex-slaves that migrated from the South to Oklahoma, the Greenwood District. You know what they did? They put their money together because they couldn't shop where the whites were in the South, in South Oklahoma. Because the further south you got, the closer you got to like Texas and all these different places. They couldn't shop down there. They weren't allowed to shop. They weren't allowed to use the restrooms. They weren't allowed to drink water. They weren't allowed to do anything with the whites. So what did they do? They pulled themselves together. This lasted for a few years, right? Okay. So it lasted for a few years, and guess what? They tore it down. But listen, the reason I showed y'all that video is because we don't have that same mentality right now. We don't have that same mentality. Y'all share the video. Don't let the numbers go down. Share the video. People need to see it because I'm about to hit all types of corners while I'm about to talk right now. So we don't have that same mentality right now. Our mentality is who can get on top, who can be the first, who can be number one, who can outshine the other, who can outdo the other, who can intimidate the other, who can belittle the other so they can make themselves look better. That's what our intent is right now. That's what we do. And it's ridiculous. We need to stop it. Listen, let me tell y'all something. Even when I put this platform together, I said to myself, I want everybody to have a chance. I focus on the black-owned businesses because we are the ones who don't get the chance. We are the ones who don't always get the chance. Okay? No matter what we're doing. I don't care if you're doing hair. I don't care if you're a cook. I don't care if you're a barber. I don't care if you're an artist. I don't care what. Okay? So listen, we have to understand that as a black community, we got to work harder and we got to work together. Because if they see us working separate, guess what? It can destroy you easily. And here's the deal. We're at a digital age now. So what I'm noticing is even without the internet, without the digital age, a lot of people I remember back when dudes would hit the streets and pass out flyers for concerts and pass out flyers for this. I remember selling CDs. I remember all of this stuff. And I remember there were guys who would bring you their music and force their music on you, or force their concert tickets on you, or force their flyers on you, or force, want you to come to their shows. But when it was your turn, they didn't want to come. They didn't want to support. No, man, I got something to do. Oh, man, I'll holler at you later. You know what I'm saying? So basically what we doing now on social media is pretty much a holler at you later mentality. That's pretty much what it is. I'm seeing people having to say, hey, if you don't share mine, I'm not sharing yours. If you don't support mine, I'm not supporting yours. We shouldn't even have to say that. Y'all shouldn't even have to say that, people. Y'all shouldn't have to say that. But what happens is some people, they're so egotistical. They're narcissistic. That's what they are. Egotistical, self-centered, on themselves, full of pride. And that's me. That's all they want to do. So listen, we have to get out of that mentality. Because if we don't, we're never going to get anywhere. Never. I can go into the churches and see the same thing. You got groups against groups, people sabotaging each other. You know what I'm saying? Listen, hold on. Y'all got to stop sabotaging one another. You know, just because you doing it and they doing it, that don't make anyone any better. You know, you doing the same thing. If you in church, you should be doing it for the same reason as the other person next to you. But evidently you're not, because what you're doing is you just, I mean, listen, folks, I'm fired up about this conversation. I need y'all to share this video. I need people to see it. I know people watching that ain't even go. Look, I guarantee you it's people watching right now that's not going to let me know they're watching. I know they're watching because I'm looking right at them. Here's the deal. The numbers that you see on Facebook, I love this app because the numbers you see on Facebook are not the numbers I see here. I see the peepers. And what I mean by peepers, I see those people that are really watching but don't want anybody to know they're watching. Because here's the deal. A lot of people don't want to celebrate you because if they celebrate you, they're afraid that the people they've been talking to about you will see them and they'll start talking about them. Listen, people are not going to celebrate you in public because they are watching you. They're talking about you, but then they don't want to celebrate you in public because if the person they've been talking about you with sees them celebrating, you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? So listen, we as a Black community, man, we got to do better. We have got to do much better than what we've been doing because it makes no sense. Some folks wake up every reason under the sun to be busy with, listen. What's so crazy is that I don't know if y'all have ever done this. Have you ever asked someone, you know, hey, can you come to my event? Or they see it. They know you got an event. What's up, Taiwan? They know you got it. I see you right there on YouTube. They know you got an event. But look, this is what they do. Soon as the event over with, oh man, I ain't know you, man. I ain't know you. Well, you know what? I had something to do. If you got something to do every time I got something to do, that's a problem. If you got something to do every time your friend say she got something to do or he got something to do, there's a problem. It should not be to the point to where if your group singing, you want folks there, but when that other group singing, you always got something to do. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. And listen, just because somebody don't want to use your business, just because somebody don't want to utilize your business, don't mean you go and try to sabotage. See, y'all doing too much stuff. I'm going to be the one to tell it. And you're going to watch the video again. So I'm not even going to worry about how many people watching because you're going to watch it again. You should not be out here trying to sabotage each other. You should actually be out here trying to lift each other up. And if somebody tell me, hey, Q, man, this time I'm going to go with old boy, you know, cause, you know, he got this equipment, he got that equipment, right? If somebody tell me that, guess what? I'm gonna be like, okay, all right, then that's cool. You know, I ain't tripping on that. That's cool. But you just be that's cool and keep going. See, that's the problem with us. That's one of our problems. We gotta stop. We gotta stop every morning. You wake up the notifications and these tags and that's what I'm saying. Every time I turn around, I get tags from people who don't give a hill of beans. So I know if I get it, you get it. With me, I don't even listen. I'm gonna tell you the truth. If you tag me in something and you go back to my page and you don't see what you tagged me in, guess what? It's probably because you are one of those people that I'm watching. And look, I'm not only watching you, I'm not worried about me. I'm watching you how you support other people. That's what y'all don't understand. When I do these talks, y'all thinking I'm talking about me. I am not. I'm talking about other people. I see other people doing things and look, I see these small businesses. I see these businesses. I can say certain names that's watching me right now that support everybody. I see names in my queue right now that support everybody every time they turn around. When it's their time to shine, you don't even say hi. You don't even say good job. You don't even say congratulations. You may click the heart or click thumbs up. Because that thumbs up, you can click thumbs up and just keep scrolling. You know what I'm saying? You click thumbs up, keep on strolling. All they'll think, you know what I'm saying? Is that all they're worth to you? A thumbs up? So guess what? Now, when they start returning the favor, then you get a little frustrated. So listen, y'all got to do better than that. You got to do better. Because here's my deal. If you can't unite and build together, what can you do? And then on the other end, y'all look, if y'all want to really build something, what's up, Chris? If y'all really want to build something, what y'all got to stop doing is trying to take people's money saying you giving back. Oh, that's another thing. Don't come to me talking about we giving back to the community, and then I find out you pulling in dollars on top of dollars for my business. I've heard about that too. You don't do that. That's wrong. That's some bad stuff y'all doing, man. That's just evil. That's selfish, self-centered. And guess what? You full of pride, and pride comes before a fall. That's all I'm saying. Don't judge me because I'm drinking out my mixer cup. So that's all I'm saying, y'all. So here's the deal. We have to understand that if we don't work together, look, we can't accomplish much. We can't. And from the church to the community, to the school, to your job, wherever, y'all beating each other down. Listen, and with that being said, look, I always try to do a business spotlight, and I'm gonna do a business spotlight tonight. Real quick here. I'm gonna go to commercial real quick, because guess what? I love these people. Here's a new commercial right here. This is chemo candles. Well, I guess one thing about the platform, I don't know what happened with that. I think that file is really large, but we're going to do another commercial anyway before we do the Black Business Spotlight, because there's no more than right to do a commercial before we do the Black Business Spotlight. So here we go. In your home. All right. We're going to work on that, y'all. Hey, but look, we got the new platform. Anyway, y'all, what we about to do, we about to bring in a young lady who is going to talk about her. But that's right, Shay. It's enough out there for everybody to win and for everybody to eat. Everybody wins, everybody eats. Let me shut this. Everybody wins, everybody eats. So real quick here, if I can play this, if y'all don't mind.
You are tuned in to Mr. Q Show.
Now, I wonder why that worked and nothing else worked. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this is, hey, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
All right, this is Rosalie Davis. I believe Rosalie is from San Antonio, Texas, correct?
Yes.
All right. So Rosalie, how you doing this evening?
I'm blessed. Thank you for asking.
That's good. So tell us about your business, Rosalie, and tell us what type of business you have and how your business started. Just kind of let us know about yourself.
Well, my business is called Envision, And I had actually just expanded, and I decided to give the men their own crown, their own platform, which is now also envisioned for men. It is basically an all natural company. We deal with all natural skincare products, all natural hair care products, beard products, soaps, perfumes, colognes. It's all natural. It's vegan. It is cruelty, animal free, and I make everything by myself, by scratch, in my own lab.
So I got a question for you. How many years, or has it been years, or has it been months when you started your business? How long have you been in business?
In June, it will be officially 2 years.
Oh, okay, so I ask people this all the time. When COVID came, when you found out about COVID, did you get nervous and thinking that your business was going to kind of go backwards, or?
You know what? I am so full of faith. I had no time for fear. It did not even cross my mind. It was whatever is going to happen is going to happen.
Okay, yeah, that's right. That's right. Now, did you see an increase in business? Because I know a lot of people said during COVID, people had to find something to do. So a lot of people were finding things to keep them calm. To I know one lady, she had a candle company. She was telling me they would buy candles because they said the candles ease their mind and keep them from thinking on what was going on outside of the home. So did you have a like? Did you
I
see
have
a
a candle
boost?
right here lit.
Is that one of your candles?
Yes.
Now, what kind of candle is that?
This one here, it is called what is this one? French vanilla.
French vanilla. So
Yeah.
do you have like do you make candles like lavender and spearmint, peppermint? Do you do any of those mint candles or anything like that, or you just kind of keep it basic?
Basic.
Okay.
I
So
can go the other direction and go exotic, but because I am a very down to earth person, and for the most part, I personally make the candles for myself because I leave
oh,
the skincare products for the customers.
okay, okay. So you do so with your skincare products, what type of natural herbs do you use in those skincare products that can kind of help, especially during COVID? Because I know a lot of skincare products can kind of help with the craziness that's going on right now.
Vitamin E is a big one. I use definitely the peppermint. I use a lot of lavender. I use a lot of aloe vera. Aloe vera is very huge. Um, and I just use I use so many different things because I have a large variety of products that I sell.
Okay. So are you thinking about eventually one day expanding, or are you just going to kind of keep it strictly with oils and lotions, or because most people try to venture out after a while because when they get a lot of clientele, are you thinking about that?
I am definitely thinking about that. I not only want to sell products, but I also want to offer services.
So what type of services are you going to offer?
Esthetician services as far as like facials, waxings,
Okay.
of course,
Okay.
dermatology.
Okay. So uh with that being said, let us know where we can find your products and all of those different things.
You can click on my website, which is shop slash envision, which is spelled ENVYZON.com. Or else you can also find me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok under Envision, which is once again spelled ENVYZON. And for the men products, we have the Envision for Men spelled the same way, ENVYZON for men. And you could find us on Facebook,
So it's ENVYZON. That's
ZION.
ZION. Okay, I spelled it wrong. Okay. Well, let's see here. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you are in the San Antonio area, if you're just visiting, uh, is this YION or Z?
It's ENV. It's NV Zion.
Okay, so ZION. Gotcha.
Hmm.
Gotcha. Okay. So if you're in the San Antonio area, if you are in that area, well, they wouldn't let me edit it. But anyway,
That's
this
okay.
yeah, I'm learning this platform. But if you're in that area, hey, y'all go see Rosalie, give her a call. Do I'm sure you do packing and sending packages,
I do
mailing.
everything myself. I
Okay.
do the labeling, I do the packaging, I do the mailing, I do the creating, I do the distributing. I make everything from scratch. So
Okay.
it's very time consuming, but I do everything myself.
Okay. So if you need her to mail you something, she will mail it to you and she will get those things. See, and go find her page and check out and see what all she has to offer. You never know what you may run across, ladies and gentlemen. And that's why we have the business spotlight right here on Mr. Q's Plugged In. So anything else you want to say to the people?
I just want to thank you for your time. Thank you all for listening. If you need any natural skincare products, beard products, hair care products, hit me up. Again, it is Envision, ENVYZION.com. Or else you can find me on Facebook, which is Envision. And you can find me on Instagram and TikTok. It's all under Envision, ENVYZION.com.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Rosalie Davis, and from San Antonio, Texas, with Envisions. So make sure you hit her up and look her up. Thank you for coming in, Rosalie.
Thank you
And
for having me.
yes, ma'am, and God bless you.
Thank you. And same.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am back. Hey, we're back at it. And look, that was Envision's Rosalie Davis talking about her company down in San Antonio, Texas. Listen, so let's get back into this little conversation. I won't be on here long because I wanted to talk to you all. Listen, let's make sure that from now on, we start building each other up and stop tearing each other down. We start helping each other. Stop expecting people to give to you all the time. Listen, there is something in John Maxwell's 21 Principles of Leadership, and it says a leader never gets an award because of what he receives. A leader never gets an award because of what he receives. So you've never heard of anyone getting an award because of what they got or because of what people were giving them. They always get the award because of what they give. So if you give, people give back. You give, people give back. It's simple as that, y'all. And listen, here's my deal. What happens is the world we live in now, when you talk to people about certain things, they get mad at you. They get mad at you. They get in huddles and they talk about you. I know it happens, y'all. I've seen it happen. I know it happened. It's some real stuff. They get mad at you and they talk about you and they do all of these things because they're upset. Once they get upset with you, it's over. You can forget it. Once people get upset with you, y'all, it's over because they're gonna get in groups, they're gonna get in these cliques, they're gonna get behind the closed doors, And the same people that you thought was celebrating you when they were around you are the ones that are talking about you when they're not around. That's what they do. That's what we do. And in the Black community, we got it really, really bad, y'all. We got it really bad. We got to do better. We like this platform. I don't do this platform to get 1 million views. I know somebody's watching. Somebody's going to play it back. Somebody's going to take something from what I said and they're going to learn from it. Because like I made a post, somebody comparing me to 2 other guys. Look, these guys get 300 and 400 views every time they're online. I've seen them. Matter of fact, I took one of them out my notifications. I've seen them. And here's the deal. They're beating people down. They're bad mouthing. They're talking about the preachers in the church. They're talking about the singers in the church. They're exposing preachers. They're exposing singers. They're doing all this stuff. And half of y'all jumping in there, joining in. That's why you're so devilish and you're so messy and you're so full of hell, because that's what you're doing. And you don't have no choice but to treat other people like that, because that's what you're feeding yourself. You are what you eat, right? Right? You are what you eat. So if you eat mess, you're going to release mess. You know what I'm saying? If you having wholesome, positive vibes, positive energy, if you have joy, you're going to release joy. You know what I figured out? This is something I was taught, and this has nothing to do. Well, it does have something to do with this conversation. When I was doing comedy, I remember a comedian telling me, he said, Q, I don't care what type of joke you telling. If it's funny, people are not always going to laugh unless you're releasing the energy when you release the joke. When you release the energy, hey, Dr. E, when you release the energy, when you release the joke. Okay? Anytime you talking, you release the energy, people going to pay attention. You can be saying flapping, flap, flapping, flam, 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 a woody wee, a woody woo, a woody woody, like this dude on TikTok. Whatever you saying, people are going to join in because they want to see what is this dude talking about. So I know it's going to be somebody that want to come in and hear what I'm talking about. And hopefully I can help put some nuggets in you so you can take them elsewhere. And that's all I'm trying to do, y'all. I'm not trying to beat people down. I'm not trying to talk about people. I'm not trying to be a talebearer. I know y'all see me talking about talebearer. That's in the Bible. Talebearer. I know y'all see me talking about it. I see people talking over here, but I can't see. Oh, okay. Okay, so Rosalie, she just left her link for everybody who wants to see the link. And she left everything that she has, and she actually have her site down right there in the corner. So as I was saying, people, like, y'all got to understand, man, we're in this thing together. We're here together. We have no choice. We have no choice. And we got to, and a lot of times we want people to cater to us, but we don't want to cater back. The world is supposed to be about reciprocity. There's no reciprocity in the Black community. There's no reciprocation in the Black community. If you don't know what reciprocity is, or reciprocation, that's when you give and it comes back, or somebody gives you and you give back, or it's just that continual circle, the revolving door of giving, the revolving door of supporting, the revolving door of sharing. If you're not doing that, listen, we're going to crumble, or you're going to crumble. And some people are just thinking that they're thinking that, let me see if I can tag that. They're thinking that because they've done all these things and they've, look, y'all, hold on. I'm going to pin this, there it is. Okay. So I just pinned Rosalie's website for y'all. So what y'all got to understand is, people, you put lots of nuggets on me, man. God bless you, Pat. That's my boy. That's my boy right there, Pat. That's my boy. And we talk all the time. Me and Pat talk. Sometimes me and Pat talk. I be getting sleepy, and Pat still gonna talk. If he want to say it, he gonna say it. But we talk all the time, and I tell him, I say, hey, man, a lot of times it's good to give. It's good to share. It's good. Bishop Prophet Giles, how you doing? It's good to share. It's good to support. because we don't have enough of that in the Black community, y'all. That's why we always having to do fund drives and food drives and ask for food and share food and find food and ask for diapers and people got to get online and ask people to give. Because listen, when I was little, guess what happened when I was little? The next door neighbor would come to my mama's house and ask my mama, "Can I borrow some eggs, baby?" And mama say, "Yes, ma'am." And my mama say, "Can I borrow some sugar?" She said, "Yes, ma'am." You sure can. That lady take her eggs back home and she would call. I would follow her to the house and she would give my mama sugar. We don't do that no more. That was the community when the older people knew how to survive together. We so stuck on ourselves trying to see who could get ahead. If I support you, if I buy your stuff, if you selling t-shirts, whatever you doing, if I'm doing that, if I'm sewing into what you're doing, why can't you sew into me? Better yet, if I sew into you, this is me. I don't want you to sew into me. I want you to sew into somebody else. That's what I'm saying. If I give to you, I want you to give to somebody else. If I do for you, I want you to do for somebody else. Think about that. Just think about that for a minute. What if everybody did that for everybody? What if everybody took out the time you gave somebody? They call it pass it forward or something like that. Pay it forward. That's what they call it now. Back then we just called it give it. But if somebody gives something to you, and listen, don't do it just to be doing it. That's another thing. We got that fake support. Some people got fake support system. Don't hit me with hey, what Biggie say? Don't gas me up. You ain't got to gas me up. You ain't got to gas me up with no fake support. Either you supporting or you not. And honestly, like I tell you, I don't care about supporters no more. I had my years of traveling and rapping and comedy and all of this stuff. My thing is it's time for other people to get that support, and it's time for you to give it to them and stop always wanting them to give it to you. I've seen stuff. I've seen people that have done accomplishments and people have jumped on the bandwagon. And what I do, I sit back and listen. I don't care if you're watching me. If it's you, if you feel like it's you, you can put that shoe on, tie it up, and run around 5 blocks. But I've seen people that have made accomplishments, huge accomplishments, and people that shared it. I've seen people that have opened businesses and people that have ran into those businesses. I've seen people that have dropped music. I've seen people that have done open whatever, and people have ran to them. So what I want you to do is remember those people that came to you. Remember those people that supported you. Remember those people that were there when you were just nobody, that helped you get there. And then you do the same for them. That's all I'm saying. That's how we build a community. No one ever makes it successful by themselves. You can't tell me that you can become successful by yourself. You can't honestly tell me. Show me somebody who became successful by themselves. Show me. No help. Show me. Show me somebody. And I'll show you. Look, I'll show you somebody who's a bad motor scooter, like my daddy used to say. Because everybody needs somebody. I was on here the other night, and one of the speakers was talking about somebody, how his grandpa started his job, and he gave him a card, and it had his name, and it had somebody at the bottom. Everybody needs somebody, whether it's somebody to donate, whether it's somebody to invest, whether it's somebody to drive you somewhere, whether it's somebody to sign something, whether it's somebody to help you build something, somebody to help you with advertisement, somebody to help you pick out a suit for your interview. Somebody helped you do something. Women, somebody helped you put your makeup on. Somebody helped you buy them thick eyelashes some of y'all be wearing. They look like caterpillars. Somebody helped you. Somebody helped you get there. So if they help you get there, then you can help somebody else. Nobody got successful overnight by themselves. Nobody can build a house by themselves, completely by themselves. They may be able to put the draft up or start the frame, but they're not gonna finish that entire house by themselves and be effective. Now I know some old school dudes that have built some houses. I also know some old school dudes that have had some houses that crumble. My grandfather built a shed by himself one time, and that shed was awful. I used to play in it, but I'm just saying, y'all got to understand, in order to build, we have to work together and build together. This light is bright. We have to build together, work together, build together, grow together, all those good things. And until we be able to do that, people, we're not going to get there. We're not. We're not. And we continue. Oh, Lord. We continue to, even when someone give us some good nuggets, we get mad. That's another thing with us. We feel like we're entitled. This new age feels entitled to something. Nobody owes you anything. Nobody owes you an explanation. Nobody owes you anything. And that's what we feel like. We literally feel like we're entitled to doing something. They quiet on me right now because they know I'm telling the truth. They know I'm telling the truth. I'm trying to see if y'all see. But yeah, so y'all just got to understand. It's one of those things where when our community comes together, if we all come together and if we, look, put it like this. If we can come together and run down the street when someone gets killed in our community by a white officer, we take that same energy and use it to build each other up on a positive note and not just wait for something tragic to happen. Man, look, we could strike a mighty blow. We can. Look, I just wanted to come in and chat with y'all tonight, just see how long this live is gonna last, and that was on my mind. Dr. E, I see you, Dr. E. I see Prophet Giles. I don't know if he's still here. DJ Pat. I see Chrissy. I see my wife Natalie. Listen, next Monday, y'all, it's gonna be on next Monday because we are celebrating National Women's History Month. And we're starting off next Monday night. And guess who's going to be the host of the show? That's right, Natalie Samuels. I was going to say her middle initial. Natalie Samuels is going to be the host of the show. And you never know what the subject's going to be. You never know. Look, it may just be a bunch of women talking about situations in the world. They may be talking about history. You don't know what they're going to talk about. But next Monday, Natalie is going to take over the platform and I'm going to let her roll. I might be behind there just kind of playing with the, hey, Yancy, that's my cousin. I might be behind there just kind of playing with the cameras and stuff. But guess what? Listen, it's going to be something. It's going to be something. It is going to be something. Yes, ma'am, Dr. E. And I thank Dr. E because Dr. E is one of the biggest supporters. I'm telling you, I have a lot of supporters, y'all, and I don't talk about them much because I don't want to shame them, but I could call out a few names right now that anytime I have something, they show up. Anytime. That's why I don't worry about supporters. But my thing is, we have other people who these people don't know that I see. And they're supporting other people, and these other people are not supporting them back. And that's, let me tell y'all something. Don't be a fool. Don't be a fool. My grandma used to say, baby, don't be no fool. Don't be a fool. Don't be considered a fool. Don't let nobody make a fool out of you. Don't let nobody make you look like a fool. Don't do it. Because that's what people are doing. They will take you, drain you dry, leech on you, don't benefit you in any type of way. And when they turn around, hey, Annie, they turn around, they treat you like trash. Huh? What's that? They turn around and they treat you like trash. And that's what they do. So listen, y'all have got to understand that this world is different now. It's different now. So you got to understand that. And we have got to get to the point to where we work with each other and stop beating each other down. Stop talking about Listen, let me tell y'all something. Another thing. Stop bringing up stuff people did back in 2001. Stuff people did back in 1812 trying to kill their business. Y'all got a bad habit of doing that. Well, you know what they did last year? You know what? I don't know why people keep going over there buying that stuff. You know what they do? You know what they did a couple of days ago? You know what they did then? I'm like, listen, it don't matter. What are they doing now? You know, I know guys who went to prison that are doing really big things. And the first thing y'all do is, wasn't he in pen a couple of years ago? What is he doing now? Is he trying to build up the community? Is he trying to build up a business? Is he trying to be productive? What is he doing now? You see what I'm saying? And that's what y'all got to understand. What is he doing now? So what I'm saying is y'all have got to understand, we have got to pull together. We have got to. And until we pull together, we will not be that community that people are looking for. We cannot be a Black Wall Street. We cannot come together and build anything of any substance or be successful because we will not, whether we're in church or whether we're at home, whether we're in the community, it's never going to happen. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, Wednesday night, I want y'all to tune in Wednesday night right here on the Mr. Q's Plugged In Virtual Show. We got a new platform. I got new trinkets, new toys, all types of stuff like y'all. I'm so happy right now. I'm looking at this platform. I'm not even going to tell people the name of it. I don't even think the name shows up, but I'm loving it. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, God bless you. We have to pull together. Remember to love each other. You never know when your last time is. And always remember, you got to stay plugged in. Peace out.
You are tuned in to Mr. Q Show. Get plugged in, yeah. You are tuned in to Mr. Q Show. Relax from all the hype and grab a cup of the favorite tea that you like. On Mondays and Wednesday nights, don't forget about the Black Business Spotlight. You never know who you might see. It could be anybody, even a celebrity. So enjoy yourself, my friends, cause this is Mr. Q Show. Now get plugged in. Yeah, you are tuned in. That's right. To Mr. Q Show. You are tuned in to Mr. Q Show. Get plugged in, yeah. You are tuned in to Mr. Q Show.